Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan here with a screenwriter's rant on the Bob Burgers movie. Um, yes, I know it starts at a live action thing like a burger commercial and then moves back into the cartoon with Bob and Linda and Teddy and all your classic characters doing what they do. Let's talk about it. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Please check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Available at Amazon.com. Kindle Unlimited is free now. Bob and Linda run Bob's Burgers, which is in a shore town near what's called the Wonder Wharf. And here they are doing sample burgers with a little cart. And this is the restaurant, and this is their three kids, Louise, Jean, and Tina. It's a pretty funny show. I enjoyed the show. But, you know, the show is like The Simpsons. The characters are kind of iconic. They're stuck at their ages. And it's a fun show. I love the characters, and I love the cast. It got a little woke of late. Some of it has gone woke, but it hasn't been like The Simpsons. It hasn't been that big of a transition because with Bob's Burgers, the characters weren't as iconic. See, with The Simpsons, they had a way of scripting their episodes that they were I want to say like statements on different subjects, and Bob's Burgers is more grounded in reality. I mean, it's really grounded in reality and the characters. And in order to go more woke, they would have to change the characters. And since it's a family, they kind of can't do that. So it's just their quirkiness coming out for various reasons. The characters doing what they do, and there's no way around you know, the characters doing what they do. There's just no way to do that and make it woke. See, you could do it with The Simpsons because The Simpsons always sort of change things. May 27th is when the movie comes out. You can't make, you know, Bob suddenly become an activist, or Linda. They're too poor in the show, and since again the show is grounded in reality, you know, Bob is excuse me, always making burgers. Teddy's sort of his version of wimpy. He always shows up to eat the burgers, and Linda also works at the restaurant along with the kids. You know, there's no way they can get out of that. You can't have, like in The Simpsons, Homer would become a fireman for a whole episode, right? Or he'd become an astronaut, or he'd become this or that. They can't really do that with Bob and Bob's Burgers. It just won't work. You know, the characters are too grounded in that reality, which is what I like about the show. Even though it's gotten a little bit woke, but they can only do so much because the kids are very young. You know, they did some stuff with Tina, which was a little weird, but for the most part, it always goes back to just a family trying to survive in this shore town, which has always been a really great show because, you know, the episodes just center around the Halloween episodes are fun, right? The kids go trick-or-treating, and there's been a few stories with that. There's been stories centering around Bob trying to get certain ingredients for his burgers. And so will the story be big? Probably not. It'll be big for a Bob's Burger movie. And you can see the animation, they've kicked it up a little bit, adding more colors and excuse me, shadows and nuance. But for the most part, it will be just a long extended version of a Bob's Burger episode. And again, it's always fun because they have the Wonder Wharf, the amusement pier that they live near. And so I for one would see the movie. I don't know if I'll go into the theaters to see it, but I would totally see it. I miss the old show. I don't have TV anymore, so I'm way behind on my Bob's Burgers viewing. But you know, to some extent, I've seen like 3 or 4 seasons, and it's pretty much delved in about as deep as you can go with the characters, short of doing a movie. So, but it's always been fun. So I think it'll be watchable. I think it'll be infinitely watchable. But much like the Simpsons movie, it'll just be an extended version of what they already did, and in the end, it'll all be about family and a family that loves each other, and that's a positive message overall. So, check out the Bob's Burger movie, starring John Benjamin and Christian Shaw. And that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. This movie comes out May 27th. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more based takes. Joan gets very based in those takes. And we'll see you tomorrow.